Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to give you an update on my weight loss journey so far. So this is the end, or was the end of week 1 of my ideal protein diet. I started last Monday, April the 13th, and weighed in at 151.3. I'm 5 feet tall. And today, after 1 week or 7 days of doing the diet, I weighed in at 144.8. So that's a 6.5 pound loss in 1 week. Amazing, right? Some people will have usually even higher losses than that in the first week, but I don't have a lot to lose to start with, so that's part of it, even though 6.5 pounds is huge, of course. And also maybe TMI, but I did start my period just last night, so of course holding on to some water weight there. Anyway, I expect to see continued steady loss, going strong on the diet. Last week was tough, of course, first week back on. Lots of temptation, boredom with quarantine, and I was low energy, which usually in the first week or two I find that to be the case. Hoping to start doing a little more working out this week. Got some BCAAs to help keep my muscle intact. And yeah, my measurements, I'm gonna take those every second week. So next week when I update you on my weight loss, I will also probably have some inches numbers for you. Now, with that being said, today I'm gonna also take you through a full day of eating with what I eat in Ideal Protein Phase 1 with some alternatives, probably. If you watched my last What I Eat in a Day video, I spoke about how I am using some alternative products, how it's possible to use some alternative products or fully alternative products just because of cost and accessibility. I'll be starting off my day like usual with a 40-ounce bottle of water. I like to drink at least 4 of these a day. So this is my first one. I have my Monday supplements ready to go here. So I'll take my morning ones, and I start out with a coffee with a little bit of milk. I also use light cream, even though you're not supposed to. I said that in my last video too. So drink this. I usually don't eat my first meal until rather late, 2 to 3 o'clock. I'll be back to show you what that is then. All right, guys, so I'm just sitting down to eat my first meal of the day, breakfast. And today I'm eating some caramel pumpkin spice donuts, having it with some coffee. I am just almost halfway through my second bottle of water, so this is bottle number 2, and I'll show you these donuts. They're gonna be so good. So these are the caramel pumpkin spice donuts that I just made. I also just filmed me making this recipe, and that will be up on my channel later this week, so make sure you stay tuned for that and subscribe so you won't miss it. And I've topped them with the Walden Farms caramel syrup as well. And yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy these with some coffee now. Can confirm they are so good. Okay, I'll be back to show you guys what I'm having for lunch. So I almost forgot to say, this is 1 unrestricted packet and 1 teaspoon of olive oil, as well as there's a whole egg in here, so that's 1.5 ounces of protein as well. Hey again, guys, it's a little while later now, and I am just about to do a little exercising. On this plan, you do not have to exercise. It's not necessary, though, of course, being active is always recommended. On this program, you shouldn't be doing heavy exercise. Most of what I do is very light. Now, every day I usually walk my dogs, so I'll always do that. But today the weather's not great, so I'm just going to walk on my treadmill, and then about 3 to 4 times a week I do yoga or light weights. So today I'm gonna do some light weights after I'm done the treadmill, and with that I'm having the package of the Ideal Protein BCAAs, so that's branched chain amino acids. If you're doing the alternatives, you can use any BCAA that fits protocol, so like anything 0 carb, 0 sugar, that kind of thing. This basically is just going to help you preserve your muscles, because of course losing muscle when you're in such a huge calorie deficit is a big concern. So it just helps make sure you're preserving your muscle if you're going to do any sort of workout. If you're just walking, like, you don't need this. Yeah, it's totally up to you. But if you are doing anything a little heavier, then you should be having extra protein, BCAAs, all that kind of stuff. Mine won't be too heavy, so I'm fine with just having this. And almost through that second bottle of water, still working on it. So I will be back to show you guys what I'm having for lunch after my workout. Hey guys, I'm back with lunch now. I'm on my third bottle of water here. I've also taken my lunchtime supplements already, and I'm going to show you what I'm having for lunch. This is it, and it looks kind of gross, but it's actually really good. So what this is 2 cups of chayote. So chayote is like a squash. It's a vegetable that you're allowed to have on Ideal Protein. And what I did with that was I microwaved it just to soften it up. You can eat it raw, but I don't like it at all personally. And then I did like a Dalgona whipped coffee, which sounds odd. I did it, I just didn't make it as strong. So that's just like instant coffee, hot water, and sweetener basically whipped up, like whisked up, like with a mixer. I use a stick blender with a whisk attachment, and it like fluffs up into this like big puffy, fluffy thing. And I added Walden Farms caramel sauce to it, so it was sweet and not so strong like coffee. And then I chopped up a restricted protein bar, Ideal Protein bar. It's not an Ideal Protein, it's an Ideal Protein alternative. It's the Pure Protein chocolate peanut bar. So it fits as an Ideal Protein alternative restricted product. But if I was doing 100% Ideal Protein products, I would use any one of their protein bars, probably even the double chocolate brownie would be so good in this. And I put it in the freezer for a little bit so it was nice and cold. So yes, 2 cups of veggies, chayote, with a whipped coffee mixture and a chocolate protein bar cut up in there. It is going to be so good. It's 2 cups of veggies and a restricted packet here. Alright guys, here is my dinner tonight on my last bottle of water. Took my supper time supplements, and this is 6 ounces of extra lean ground turkey with bean sprouts, mushrooms, and some red onion that is not cooked but just was like warmed in the pan with the mixture. So yes, 2 cups of veggies, 6 ounces of meat. I seasoned it with some soy sauce, lemon juice, ginger, garlic, onion powder, salt, pepper, all that. This here is cognac rice, so it's made from a root vegetable. It's called the cognac root. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. But basically they make all kinds of pastas and stuff out of this vegetable. I have had like spaghetti noodles and angel hair noodles, fettuccine, all that kind of stuff, but I've never tried the rice form, so I'm gonna try that today. I just put it separately for like the purpose of this video so you could see it, but I will like mix it together to eat it. And it's like 10 calories per serving, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 fat, all that stuff. It's just literally cognac vegetables, and you can have this like 1 serving a day, I guess, on Ideal Protein is what they say. I don't have this kind of stuff every day, maybe once a week or once or twice a week, and then some weeks I won't have anything like that at all. So yeah, this is oh, and with these I just rinsed them off really well, and then I heated them in a pan with soy sauce and pepper and lemon juice as well, and then I did it in the same pan that I cooked this in so that it would take on the flavors of what I was cooking, which is what these are known to do.
Yeah, I will have this and then see you for my last meal of the day, which is I have one packet left. Alright guys, just popping in one last time to show you what I'm going to have for my last packet of the day. So I'm just going to have this Simply Protein Maple Pecan Protein Bar. This is an unrestricted Ideal Protein alternative product. So Simply Protein has, I think, just this flavor and the lemon coconut that can be considered unrestricted. Their other ones fit as restricted, I believe. This one's pretty good. I like it a lot better than the lemon coconut, but the lemon coconut one is okay too. I'm halfway through my last bottle of water for the night, and I'm also going to have this root beer Zevia. I showed this in my last video as well. I like to have these usually at the end of the night, but maybe even sometimes throughout the day if I'm feeling like I'm hungry or need something sweet, or if like I just want to mindlessly snack. It's a great way to help that. These kinds of things are considered like extras on the Ideal Protein diet, and I did have a lot of extras today. Like, that rarely happens for me, maybe once a week or once every 2 weeks that I have that many extras in a day. But tomorrow I probably won't have any extras at all, just to like balance it out. Not that it really matters. I'm sure people have their, I think you can have up to 5 extras a day. People probably have their 5 extras every day and still lose just fine. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, especially if you want to see that donut recipe. I'll be uploading that later this week, and stay tuned for my week 2 weigh-in or weight loss update. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.